Yarny friends, this is Stephanie's Yarn Escape. Thank you for joining me today for episode number 58. This is a crochet podcast where I take you on my Yarny adventure in hopes that you find some sort of inspiration. So grab your favorite beverage, prop those feet up because you deserve to, and enjoy what I have to share. So today I decided to make some tea, and this is a tea that I got in the Advent from Deb Murray that I did with the mini skeins that she sent me. In some of the bags there was some extra goodies, and this is a red rose strawberry cheesecake. I've never had this before. I drink red rose black tea on a regular basis, daily. Daily. Every morning I have a cup of tea while I'm getting ready for work and stuff. And I never knew they made a strawberry cheesecake, so I'm trying that today, and it's very delicious. Very, very delicious. So, yes, love that. Anyways, so yes, we're into 2022 already. I just can't believe how November and December especially flew by in 2021 for me. And I don't think I'm alone in that. But yes, it did whiz on by. December was chaotic, stressful, crazy, not what I planned. I was trying to enjoy the holiday season, which I did, but just life in general just got very hectic. It has slowed down a bit. I've tried to slow myself down over the past week to collect myself. So yeah. What do I have to talk about today? A whole bunch of stuff. I have a decent sized table, mind you, in front of me, and it is packed from one end to the other, full of stuff I want to talk about with you guys. Lots of things. I feel like I forgot something, and if I did, that's okay. I'll just put it in the next episode, right? Yes. So let's talk about some whips. So the first whip I want to share with you guys is on my, if you remember my, I think it was my last episode that I showed that I got the knitting machine for Christmas. The Centro knitting machine is the 48 pin. And I did a hat, and I did a couple more hats. They're not quite finished. I got to put them together yet, but it's the start of them. Here's one. I really like these colors. And this is Big Twist Freelance, and I have that much left. I have two more skeins of this. I might combine it with another one to make another hat. I'm not sure yet, but there's a decent amount there that I could do something with. This is a 4 medium weight yarn in the color brown multi, and there are 206 yards in one of these. I just love how it turned out. Like I said, I put it together. Once I get it together, I will be sure to show you guys what it looks like. So there's the first one. Me and my daughter got the knitting machine out. Was it Friday? New Year's Eve. Yes, I only worked half a day that day. And I got some things done. And she wanted to get her loom knitting out, which she hasn't touched in a while. So we got that. She got that out, and I got my knitting machine out. And then the next one that I made, and I was just going through stash. I have some things in stash that I haven't touched, so I was kind of looking for things that, that's been sitting there for a long time. Not sure what to do with. So I pulled this one. This is a gray gradient. Turned out really pretty. Like I said, this is not put together again. I will show you guys once I do have them put together. And this yarn is Caron Cakes. It is 445 yards, 80% acrylic, 20% wool. It's a 4 medium. And this color is Dusted Cream. So I got 2 cakes of this. They were on sale one time, and I bought a whole bunch of colors. Only 2 cakes a piece. So I'm like, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. So I grabbed one of them and I decided to make a hat. I'll probably make another hat. I believe I have enough to make another hat with the rest of it. So there's that one. And that's all I've made on the knitting machine so far. I have some other ideas that I want to get going. Very excited about the inspiration I'm getting from that. Some things that are a little bit different. So yeah. And the other thing is, I have a new whip. I'm going to have some new whips here in the next few weeks. As part of my plan of finishing some stuff up, getting some new things on in 2022. So my Knit Night girls and I they came up with the idea of having a cast-on party. And you can, I know Lori, Caron, and Deb all started a Gorgeous Cow. That's what they were making. LaToya was making a wrap, and I'm making a blanket. So you don't have to, they were talking about making the same pattern stuff, but you don't have to. You can do whatever you want and start something new. So I want to take advantage of that since I'm starting a bunch of new things in 2022. My husband had bought me this. I don't want to say, was it not this past Christmas? Was it the Christmas before maybe? Or it may have been Christmas before that. I can't remember. But he had bought me this for Christmas a couple years ago, this kit. And so I wanted to get it started. So I found that as the perfect opportunity to get that started. So here is the picture of it. It's this gorgeous daisy blanket, daisy patch blanket. And in this book, there's a whole bunch of different, not a whole bunch, but there's a few of different patterns. There's another one that caught my eye too. This is an autumn leaves blanket. It's very pretty. That's on my radar. But was there 4? Yeah, there's 4 blankets in here in this book. So those patterns are in here, but he got me the kit to make this one here. And so I got it started because I've been wanting to do it. And with the cast on party, why not, right? I love the idea of that. So I wanted to be a part of it. And so the yarn, all the yarn came with the kit. I'll show you that first. It's all Hirschner's worsted 8 yarn. There is this one. And they're different sizes. I'm not going to show you all the yarn it came with, but I'll show you each color. This is Peachy. It's 100% acrylic for medium weight. And this is a bigger ball. This is 489 yards. There's other sizes too. They give you enough yarn for the whole kit. This is color Leaf. This is the color Sandstone. White. I assumed it was going to say white, but I wanted to look just in case, because, Pecan. And soft gold. So these colors is going to make up this blanket. And I'm very excited about it. I don't even know if I can get them all in the picture here. But there we go. So these colors are going to make up that blanket. And I want to make it. No pressure on making it. And give it to my daughter. So, because I think she'll really, really like it. And so I did get some of it started. So in the picture, there's a bunch of different squares. Okay. And so you have to make all these squares. And I got 1 square done during our knit night. So here's square 1. And I believe I have to make 16 of those. And that's the square the daisies are going to be on. I believe I have to make 16. When I find it in the book, here we go. Yes, I have to make 16 of the peach ones. So then I have to move on to the little ones and then daisies and attaching. It's going to be a long, long process. I'm not pressuring myself to make it, but this is what we're going to do. Love, love, love. Can't wait to get that moving. My daughter is going to love that. What else have I been working on? Well, I've been working on a lot of things, actually. I'm looking at my table, and it's just a lot going on. Okay, so Attack of the Amigurumi 2021 is at an end. I did do the drawing for that winner for December. And let's see here. Ravini won that. She has already claimed her prize. I will get that out into the mail for you sometime this week. But I am almost done with my December, which over the past few months, I've been going halfway into the next month. So the fact that I'm almost done is making me excited. Just pulling out all the parts here so I can share it with you guys. The pattern I'm using, yes, this is it, is Pigwood Gnome, and it has a pattern for an ornament with it as well. This is a paid-for pattern on Etsy from Happy Dolls Handmade. I'm working on an arm. I have one more arm to make, and then it's assembly time. So here is the body. Here is the top of the gnome, the hat. Here is the face for the penguin and the nose for the penguin. And then I have the arm. Now, with this pattern, I don't know if you guys will notice, but this is a black and white picture. You can really clearly see it in the actual listing of the picture. When it's in color, I print it in black and white to save on some ink. The hat is bigger than the body. So here's my body. Here's my hat. So I know that I'm going to have to sew it up, but there's all these extra stitches. Now, mind you, I have to put a nose in as well, too. And they have in the picture the arms coming out from the hat. Here is the picture again. So these are the arms. In the picture, it looks like it's part of the hat because they use the same color as the hat for the arms. And I switched it. I'm using the same color as the body to make it look like actual arms. And they seem really high to me. I think that's another thing. That's why it looks like it's part of the hat. But also, the hat is not right up against the body. So I'm going to have to sew this together so it doesn't look funny. So this is a challenge one for me, definitely. I got to see where I'm at once I get the nose and the arms on. Don't know if I'm going to put the arms that high, because I don't want it to look like it's part of the hat. I want it to look like the arms of the gnome. I've contemplated not even doing the arms, but I got quite a bit of leeway there for nose and arms. And I don't know. Usually I'm used to attaching things right from the seam to the body. So this, I don't think can be attached there. I think it's going to have to be a little bit up a little bit. So I don't know. I'll come across that bridge once I start assembling it. Once I get my last arm, once I finish my current arm, my last arm made, and my nose. So that is where we're at with that. I'm almost done. I'm ready to start the January thing, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But the yarn I'm using for the penguin gnome is all Vanna's Choice. I was trying to pull from Stash. And linen, it's 100% acrylic for medium. And there are 170 yards on one of these skeins. So this is linen, white. And I just used a little bit of this for the nose. It's called Ducky. And then for the hat, I used pink grapefruit. So all these colors make up the hat, or the penguin gnome. Even bonus that you get an ornament pattern with it too, which is really cute. So I bought a whole bunch of her patterns earlier in 2021 because she was having a humongous sale. I couldn't decide on just a couple. I bought like 10, 11 of them. So I want to use those throughout the year. So yes, that is where we're at with that. Which means, since it is the beginning of January, the last video I had announced the January theme for Attack of the Amigurumi 2022. January theme is nighttime animals, nocturnal animals, any animal that's awake at night, and that can include owls, koalas, drawing a blank, bats, hedgehogs. I have written some down the last time, just so I want to draw a blank. But Google nighttime animals or animals that are awake at night, and you can get a list of things for inspiration from that. And I'm going to do an owl. So I have purchased this book also in 2021. I did a lot of purchasing in 2021. I have a yarn enhancing video I got to do yet sometime soon, because right before the end of 2021, I bought a whole bunch of Big Twist yarn from Joann's because it's on sale for $1.99. And I pulled projects that I want to make soon, and I bought all the yarn I need for 5 projects, and my owl is one of them, which I could have pulled from Stash, yes, but I was on there and I was just going with it. So this book I bought, Pika-Payu 2, I bought the first and the second, and I'm going to make this owl. You know, isn't it cute? This is Newton Owl. And I'll show you guys the yarn I'm going to be using. I don't have it because I have only received half of my Joann's order. And yeah, it's Big Twist yarn, but I'll show you the yarn. I am going to do him in brown, but I am going to do the plaid effect, which I'm really excited about. So this one's going to be cute. See how I haven't done any of these patterns out of these books yet. So I'm going to see how that goes. And we'll go from there. Very exciting. And yeah, who's this by? Yan Schenkel, I believe is the designer. Yes, Yan, Y-A-N, Schenkel. And she's an Argentine professional crochet toy designer and founder of Pika-Payu. Exciting. So all her patterns in here are so stinking cute. There is 2 pages here that shows all the patterns in this book. And I just love the style of them. I'll show you guys this. I found this book on Amazon. So I'll see if I can find it and link it down below if anybody's interested. But these are the ones in this book. Such cute amigurumi. Very excited to try some other ones out. And therefore, for January, the giveaway, if you do make an amigurumi for January, you win a skein of I Love This Yarn in print. It with one of my stitch markers. It's a 4 medium. There's 252 yards on this skein, 100% acrylic. And I can't get the true colors, but it's gray. It's called Sandy Gray. So it's got tan and gray just mixed together. The picture on my Facebook's a little bit better. Very, very cute. Becoming a huge fan of I Love This Yarn, I need to go over there and to Hobby Lobby and buy some more colors because I need it in my stash. Anyways, but I've been more stash diving for projects than, that's my goal for 2022. And I said in one of my Vlogmases is to do more stash diving for projects that I want to make, which I'm starting off good. I did place that large order at right before the end of 2021. So that doesn't count for 2022. Oh boy. So speaking of which, Attack of the Amigurumi 2022. If you participate in every single month, at the end of the year, I will do a grand prize drawing for those that enter every single month. Therefore, I'm doing one for 2021. I haven't done the drawing yet. That's my cat. If you can hear that noise, she's pawing at the wall. Oh. She's going to try and steal the show again, I think. Anyways, so I haven't done the list yet. I haven't done the drawing yet, but I did get the package together that I wanted to do. So I had put in this package things to make amigurumi for 2022. So you will get one skein of Super Saver Ombre in the color Scuba. And Anemone. So you get one skein each of each color. One skein of this color, one skein of this. That's really hard. It's a 4 medium, 100% acrylic, and 482 yards on one of these. And I might have to get myself some of this stuff because I really like this color. Just saying. I was drawing inspiration from it. You will get a skein of Big Twist in the color Premium Gingerbread. This is a 4 medium, 137 yards, 100% acrylic. I think my cat's trying to get my attention. I'm not sure. She's down here just waiting for her to meow like she did in the last episode. You will get 2 cakes of this Mandala Ombre in the color Chai. This is a 4 medium, 344 yards, 100% acrylic. It's so pretty. Get 2 cakes of that. There's more. You will get this little zipper pouch full of goodies, which I'm not going to show you. We're going to leave that a surprise for the winner. A zipper pouch of that. You will get a book of more cute little animals to crochet. You will get that book. Some cute things in here. There's the back of it. And you will get a bag that I had bought from Kim the Crafty Nomad. I had purchased 2 of these, one for me and one for the grand prize winner of 2021. Because I know myself. If I had purchased one just for the giveaway, I'm going to want to keep it. So I bought 2, the exact same. One's for me and one's for somebody else. So there's that as well too. Very excited. So the winner of that will be announced later this week on Facebook. So be sure to check that out. I wanted to do the drawing here today, but I was not prepared. I'm on a little bit of a time crunch today on things, and don't have my list together yet of those that participated every single month. So that will be later on this week. Okay, I told you guys I had a lot to talk about. So, I do a no filter fibercast with Crochet Creations by Christy. Her and I get together late at night and record a video. And last year we did the baby along, and that's where you made different parts of the baby sets. We did that challenge last year. We'll probably do it again this year. Did not get mine done on time. That's okay. But I finally did finish it, and I wanted to show it here today because it's ready to go off to its new home this week. And I don't think it'll be gone when me and Christy record again. So here's all the parts. I did a little hat with a gray pom-pom. Plaid gray hat. And that pattern is from MJ's Off the Hook Designs. This is Buffalo Plaid Family Hats. I bought that off of Ravelry. Has all the hats from baby to men's, all the sizes. And there's a ribbed hat and the plaid hat, different brim styles. Definitely worth the purchase on Ravelry for that. I did this little moose lovey. Is it the cutest thing ever? I am very proud of this one. I actually found this pattern when me and Christy were recording, and we had stopped. I can't remember why. There was times earlier on when we were recording we stopped, and we had stopped for a reason. And I was cruising around on Pinterest, and it come across my feed, and of course I had to make it. This is the Plaid Moose Lovey by Whistle and Ivy. This is also a pay-for pattern. I found it off of Pinterest, and then I clicked on it and took me to the website. I'll try to link it down below. But isn't it the cutest? Oh, I love it. And then, I'm not a fan of making booties. So Christy was kind enough to make some booties for the set for me. So she made me 2 sets. And this is a set that's going to go with the entire set. Is this pair of booties. Thank you so much, Christy. I really, really do appreciate that because I'm not a fan of booties. I don't want to make booties. I have attempted to make booties. Don't like them. Maybe in the future, but not anytime soon. I said about amigurumi, I'm not going to make them anymore, but here we are, you know, having challenges. But thank you so much for the booties. And then what took me a while was the blanket. And I finally finished the blanket. Here it is, all done. So this is the top, I think. And then the bottom. So you put the border, the plaid border on the top and the bottom. And then you have this solid color in the middle. I can't remember the website. It's a free pattern. And I had said in the last No Filter / Vlogmas that Christy and I done, I think in the last 2, I wasn't happy with these holes I was getting, but I got them fixed. So in the pattern, you start at the bottom of your main color of the body of the blanket. And you work the whole way up in this stitch pattern, and then you go ahead and add on your plaid part. So it just seamlessly goes right into it. And you finish it off. So then you flip your blanket around and you start to plaid for the other side. Well, because of the chain in this stitch, it's a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, skip a stitch. So that's in the chain row. So then once I added on my border, it just kind of pulled it apart. And I wasn't liking it. It's driving me nuts. I was not going to tear apart the entire blanket to fix that because that's at the beginning. If I were to make this again, I would start with the plaid, seamlessly go into the main color of the body, back into the plaid, and it's all seamless because this is all single crochet. This is single crochet, and then you have to, your pattern is a single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch. And then like you just do that in the chain 1 spaces throughout the body. So you have to put a single crochet border so you can add on these. That was a lot. So I had a few suggestions on the video when I was talking about it. And my friend Lori actually suggested doing a whip stitch. And so that's what I did, and it fixed it perfectly. I can't even tell which one it was now, unless I really look. It was this side. You can't even tell. Like, holding, I have to look at it to notice it. So it turned out so perfect. Love, love, love. This is it sideways. it's going to its new home, and I know it's going to be loved. So, very excited that is done. And yes, I want to keep a baby set on the hooks at all times, because I can never keep baby sets in stock, it seems like, and that's okay. I'm just going to get another one going. That way, if another request comes in for a baby set, I'm ready. The yarn I use for that entire set is Caron Simply Soft. It is one of my favorites, all-time favorites. So I use this off-white in the moose antlers and chocolate for the moose. The rest of it, that's the only time I use these colors. The rest of it was, oh, and I forgot to grab a skein. I'm missing a skein. In black, harvest red, and gray, heather. And I'm missing the dark red, and I think it is autumn red. Yeah, I think it was autumn red, but I forgot to grab the other red. That's okay. But those colors was what made the rest of the blankets. It's so soft. I love it. It's one of my favorite baby sets I've made so far. So that was my finished. And then, what else do we have to talk about? I thought I put my table in order that I wanted to talk to you about, but I kind of skipped around one into the other. But I did write everything down. Oh, okay. So, so the current make-alongs that are going on. Oh, I just finished up the Christmas decorating mal. The winner of that was Charlene Taylor. So get a hold of me, Charlene, once you see that video on Facebook, and send me your information and let me know what you won, so I know, because I have a few going out this week. And as far as that tree skirt goes, I decided to take it apart. I don't find joy working on it because I'm holding two bulkies together. I'm not finding any joy working on it. So I decided to not do that one. Maybe approach a different tree skirt next year in 2022. I just couldn't do it. And when I decided to do that, it was all last minute. So I feel like if I start sooner, in 2022 with a tree skirt, that might come out better. But for now, it's done. The Christmas decorating mal I saw so many cute things. A lot of ornaments were made. So stinking cute. And some other things were made. There was a wall hanging, a pillow, such cute things made. So that is done for 2021. Currently, over on my Facebook page and Christy's Facebook page, we're doing a snowman along. That's where you make anything snowman themed, and you can enter it into my Facebook and her Facebook, the same item. So that doubles your chances of winning something. We just drew a winner for that last week, like a progress winner. Lots of cute things coming from that too. And yes, what else is coming along soon? Well, I have a pattern release being released very soon. This is Over the Rainbow scarf, and I'm very excited. It's going to be released tomorrow, January 3rd. I will be doing a video announcing it, and it will be live on my Etsy. Of course, there's going to be a make-along for that. More details will come in that video when I announce it. But yes, it is ready. Thank you to all my pattern testers that helped me get this to where it is. I'm very excited. This is pattern number 2 for me. I wanted to get it released in 2021, but like I said, December was just full of chaos, stress, and busy. So I figured I'd just let it rest a little bit, work out the kinks that I had in it, and release it at the beginning of January. And this could be a make for something yourself, because December, November, the holiday season, we're always thinking about everybody else and doing and spending time and all that stuff, enjoying family. January can be a time for you. This you can make for yourself to enjoy and love. And I'm very excited that it's going to be released into the world for others to enjoy. Very excited about this. It is being released. Oh, I'm so excited. Be sure to check that out. But I am working on my next design. This is, I'll show you guys. This is currently my design bag, packed full because, yeah, the yarn I used for this scarf is still in this bag until it's released. So it's going to stay there. So I had to get another bag to start my next design. And it's this one here. See, it's the same one. I got myself one too. So my pattern design for the next one is being housed in here. Let me tell you, this one's tricky. I'm not going to lie. It's not, I don't think it's gonna be tricky once it's done. It's tricky currently because I'm trying to figure out, I know what I want it to look like. I just know I want it to do something like this, okay? It'll make sense later on, I promise. But I'm trying to get it there and figure out stitch count and stuff like that. It's a little tricky because, like I said, I have this vision. I go by what I see when I think about it. And to get it to look like what I want, it's not easy. So here is a swatch I've been doing. This is nothing to go by. Trust me, it's not. It's wonky. So what I was doing with this is playing with increase rounds, because it's going to be like a diamond shape, but the ends are going to be real skinny. So it's going to come in real skinny and form into a diamond. That's what I'm envisioning. Okay. So I was playing with stitch count, working on increased rounds and stuff like that. That's all this was. And look, there is texture in there. So excited. I know the pattern I want to do. I just got to work on the math, the numbers to get it to what I want it to look like. Very wonky. This is just playing with stitches, numbers. So I think I had a general idea. This is Caron Simply Soft and White. That's all I'm playing with. So then I dug out another skein of yarn. I dug out some of this off-white tweed and Caron Simply Soft. And I started playing with, when I figured out what stitch count I kind of wanted, because I want to keep this to refer to. So this is my designing head, okay? I want to keep this to refer to for numbers and looks and stuff for increases. And so this is kind of the start of it, of a sample piece. There's that texture again. And so this is kind of the start of this sample piece of where I'm going. Not sure if, I'm not sure yet. This may be taken out again. I've had a lot of things ripped out of this and restarted. But this is the start of it. Not sure if I'm happy with the way it's going so far. And maybe ripping it back, but I don't know yet. That's the start of it. But the final yarn that I do want to use, I know for sure, is this. It's a different size of yarn. It doesn't frog well. Like I said, I'm just using these as for looks and numbers and stuff like that to get what I'm trying to envision. And then I will dig out this to figure out the final. So this is Yarn B 44th Street. in the color Mustard. When I envisioned my design, this is the color I want it to be. This is a 3 light, 70% acrylic, 30% polyamide. This is the color it's going to be as of right now. If that changes, I'm not sure. But that is the current pattern design I am doing, and I'm very excited about it. You know, honestly, if it wasn't for me doing these YouTube videos, I probably wouldn't have grown as a crocheter, a designer, anything as I am today. And the support of everybody with my channel and on Facebook has helped me grow to where I am. I would never have guessed of designing patterns years ago. Never. And now I find a lot of excitement out of it. I'm enjoying it. It's frustrating sometimes, yes. But I'm enjoying trying to create what I'm envisioning. I'm truly enjoying it. And it's because of you guys who support me, give me encouraging words. That has made me grow into the fiber artist that I am today. And so thank you very much. And I kind of want to save that speech for my pattern release tomorrow, but you'll probably hear that again. So one more thing I want to share with you guys is, so for the first time ever, I decided to keep all my yarn labels that I did in 2021. I've never done this before. Didn't know it was a thing until last year. So I decided to keep all my yarn labels. And I have in this bag from 2021, 37 wrappers, which equals 14,526 yards, which equals 8¼ miles. That is a lot. I know others have a ton more than I do, and that's okay. This is what I used this year. Very crazy to see it, everything you've done this year in a bag. Now, this doesn't include things that, like these, like this gray. This was a new skein before I did my baby project. This is going to go back on my shelf because there's still quite a bit of yarn on there for a different project. So it's going to go back on my shelf, and once this is done, the wrapper will then go into my bag. I'm going to do it again for 2022. Kind of crazy to see, like I said, everything you've worked on all year in a bag. Very, very cool. So if you did this, go ahead and share with me what you done this year. I'm really anxious to see what everybody's wrappers. You can put on my Facebook page, pictures of it if you want. And yeah. So I think that's all I have. Like I said, I feel like I'm forgetting something, but if I am, it'll be in another video, right? So thank you all so much for joining me. And you all have a fabulous day. I have a crochet day with my local Yarny friend here in a few hours. So that's why I was on a time crunch. I was trying to get everything ready, done that I need to today, so I can go spend the afternoon with her for a few hours, and we're just going to crochet the afternoon away. I'm very much looking forward to that. So until next time, remember to keep that yarn running through those fingers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.